Okay, so you're starting German, and you see a verb. It seems simple enough. But then, it starts changing its shape all over the place. What's going on? Well, today, we're going to crack that code. And trust me, once you see the logic behind it, it's actually surprisingly simple. I mean, it's the #1 question, right? Why do these verbs keep changing their endings? You learn kommen for to come, and then all of a sudden, it's komme, kommst, kommt. It can feel totally random, but I promise you, it's not. There is a system, a predictable one hiding in plain sight.
And that entire system really just boils down to one simple idea. The pronoun is the boss. Seriously, once you get this one concept, everything else just starts to click into place.
Now, the official term for this is subject-verb agreement. All it really means is that the verb has to match its subject. You know, whoever or whatever is doing the action. We actually do this in English all the time. We say, he runs, not he run. German just takes that idea and runs with it, a lot more consistently.
And this is the big aha moment. Just think of it like this. The personal pronoun, words like I, you, she, it's the boss. It literally walks into the room, points at the verb, and tells it exactly what ending to wear. The verb has no choice in the matter. It just does what it's told.
All right, you ready? Let's crack this conjugation code wide open. We're going to build the entire pattern for regular verbs right here, right now, one step at a time. Let's start with the singular pronouns. First up, we've got the boss ich, which of course means I. So, whenever ich is the subject, the verb will always end in a simple e. Kommen becomes ich komme. Simple as that. Next in line is du, the informal, friendly way to say you. Now, du is pretty unique. Its signature ending is always st, so du kommst. Anytime you see that st on a verb, it's a dead giveaway that du is in charge. Okay, now for he, she, and it. That's er, sie, and es. And here's where German gets super efficient. All three of them use the exact same command. They tell the verb to end in t. So it's er, kommt, sie, kommt, es, kommt. One ending to rule them all.
So let's just take a quick pause and look at this pattern. For all the singular guys, it's rock solid. Ich gets an e, du gets an st, and that whole er, sie, es group gets a t. Just like that, we've already cracked half the code.
Let's move on to the plural pronouns. When the boss is wir, which means we, the verb gets the ending n. And you might notice, wir kommen looks exactly the same as the original verb, kommen. Yep, that makes this one incredibly easy to remember.
Next up is ihr, which is how you say you all or y'all informally. Now pay attention to this ending. It's at. Sound familiar? It should. It's the same ending we saw with er, sie, and es. So you're not even learning a new rule here. You're just recycling one. So ihr kommst.
And there you have it. The whole shebang, the complete code book from ich all the way down to z. This is the entire pattern for pretty much any regular German verb. You've got the key. It's not about memorizing a bunch of random endings. It's about understanding a system, a really logical system that all comes back to one thing. Which pronoun is the boss? Okay, we've totally got the main pattern down. But, you know, like any language, there's always a little fine print. So let's dig into a couple of really important details. So check this out. This is where you see the power of a single capital letter in German. The word sie with a little s means they. But sie with a big old capital S is the formal, respectful way to say you. And look at the verb, kommen. It's identical for both. The only clues you have are that capital letter and, of course, the context of the conversation. So let's just nail this down. Rule 1. The formal C is always capitalized. Doesn't matter where it is in a sentence. Rule 2. It uses that N ending, just like wir and the lowercase c. And rule 3, whether you're talking to one person you need to be respectful to or a whole crowd, you use the same word, C. Awesome. So we've cracked the code for the verbs themselves. But how does this help us actually build real sentences? Well, let's put this new superpower to work. Okay, this right here is the other half of the secret to basic German. It's a golden rule. In a simple statement, your conjugated verb, that's the one we just changed to match the pronoun, is almost always locked into the second position. It's its home. Take a look at this example. Du kommst aus Berlin. You come from Berlin. So in position 1, we have our subject, our boss, du. And right there, like clockwork, holding down position 2, is our conjugated verb, kommst. The pronoun leads, the verb follows right behind. But what happens in a question, like, woher kommst du? Where do you come from? Well, the question word, woher, grabs that first position. But notice what our verb kommst does. It still holds down position 2. The subject, du, just neatly hops over to the third spot. That verb loves position 2.
Now, there is one major exception to that position 2 rule. If you want to ask a simple yes or no question, the verb gets to break free and jump right to the very front. Kommst du aus Berlin? Do you come from Berlin? The verb now leads the charge, and that's what turns the whole thing into a question.
So there it is. The big secret to German verbs isn't just mind-numbing memorization, it's a system. And now you get the two biggest rules of that system. The pronoun is the boss, telling the verb what ending to use, and that verb almost always lives in position 2. With this code, you're not just staring at a list of words anymore. You're ready to actually start building real German sentences. So I gotta ask, what's the first sentence you're gonna build?